Hi, Jesse. It's Reese.
Hi, Reese.
We didn't do an episode about the leaders debate.
No, I know. I got your voicemail.
Yeah. So I thought we should do it now. I'm just calling you.
Okay.
Did you watch it?
Good. I did not.
Oh, okay.
You know me. I wouldn't have watched that shit.
Well, I listened to a bit on the radio, and that was about it, really.
What, you're recording the phone call?
Yeah.
No.
Do you think anyone cares about the leadership debate?
I think the people who were in the debate probably cared about the leadership debate.
Yeah. I suppose. I don't know any leadership debate that has changed in our election, though. Do you?
The quality is going to be really poor. This could be like phone call quality conversation.
I know, because I'm calling you on the phone. It's because I'm calling you on the phone.
3 minutes, man.
I don't have time to set the studio up. I got to do some work. I'm just doing a quick phone call to do it. I thought we should do something.
Okay.
Just do something.
Well, I don't know if it was anything like the debate with Trump, where it was absolute insanity. But from what I understand, these debates typically don't end well. There's not a lot of listening. There's just a lot of pointing your fingers and shouting at other people about what they think is wrong and how shitty people they are. I mean, that's typically how these debates tend to go, right? It's not like these people are going into these debates to try to learn something from one another.
No. And from what I heard, it was just people there was just a lot of stock lines being delivered. Like, if I memorize this line, that'll be funny and stuff. And people going,
oh, really?
Look how many numbers I can remember. That's always the one. So yeah, that was it. I just don't think debates are that big. And apart from the one where Richard Nixon didn't have makeup on and JFK did, and because it was black and white TV, he looked dead and JFK looked alive. I think that one counted.
Oh, of course, yeah.
But anyway, so
the last successful debate.
Yeah, exactly. The last time a debate swayed anything. So yeah.
So what points did you take away from the debate that you can teach me about?
Don't answer questions. Just answer a question with a pre-prepared statement about something you want to say. That's how you debate.
I mean, that's all politicians, man. That's political speak.
Go on, ask me a question.
When was the last time you exercised, Reese?
Well, I mean, exercise is important. Exercise is important to all Canadians, and I know that many Canadians that do exercise. In fact, I come from a long line of family who exercised all across the country. And what's important to remember with exercise is that it's good for your heart, it's good for your brain, it's good for the anus, it's good for all of you. And my suggestion would be, the question isn't, do I exercise? The question is, should all of us exercise, and do people have access to exercise? And I think it's something we need to push forward on, and all come to a consensus and work together to make sure we can answer the question, are we exercising? There you are. What do you think?
Really good. That was really good. Wow, I was quite impressed with that.
See, that's how you do a debate. It's easy.
Wow. Yeah, no, this is solidifying my hatred towards politics and politicians and the whole voting process, everything. This is great. This is just giving me more ammo as to why I shouldn't vote and just to fuck this country right in the ass. Just because it's shit like that, man. They don't care. They don't care.
I want to be in a leadership debate now and do my bullshit, just parody of everything they do.
Right?
And try and work the word anus into every answer.
I want to have a politician on our show. I do. And I want to tell them right up front, I'm like, look, there's a comedy show, so, we're not taking things too seriously, but we will be asking you some questions, in regards to your platform and whatnot, but we're not out to get you, but just letting you know that we're going to be holding a counter of how many times you give a political answer. And a political answer is something where it sounds like you answered our question, but you didn't answer our question. Like, we didn't actually learn anything by what you responded. And we're going to let you know every time you do that until you just either answer our question or straight up tell us, I don't want to answer that question. And like, I think if we just keep pointing it out to them, it will be either really funny for us and our audience, or like kind of just absurd for them. Like, I don't know. I want to do that instead of like, because it's so weird, because I've seen these sorts of debates, where someone will angrily ask a question that is like, the question for one thing is posed in a way that is angry and is accusatory, and the questions aren't helping when they're posed like that. They're not, right? And the answers are political answers where they're not actually answering anything, and nothing is being said, and nothing is being learned, and the whole thing's a giant fucking waste of time.
Wouldn't it be funny if they say, what do you say about people who have concluded that your climate plan it doesn't do enough? And just go, I think they're wrong. Just say that. Next question.
Right?
Yeah, exactly. Just keep it like that. Oh God. Well, anyway, this is
weird. It's this weird sort of mentality that all politicians have been taught or believe thoroughly that they must be infallible, and I think this is a huge mistake they're making, is to come across as infallible. Infallible. You can never have made a mistake in your past. You cannot be wrong on anything that you say or believe today. It's impossible. Impossible. And everything that they say and do reflects this one belief. And I truly believe that if we have a politician out there who is capable of going, you know what? That's an interesting point. I'm going to think more on that. I'll get back to you about that.
Or to say to the person opposite, that's a really good idea. I'm going to steal your ideas.
Right?
Thanks for bringing that up. That's my idea now. Thank you.
Yeah.
Just do that.
Coming across more as human and relatable, I think, would be far, far more powerful than coming across as this infallible being.
Exactly.
Which is what they're all trying to do. They're all trying to do it, and it's gross and weird, and it doesn't work. Anyway, that's just one of my. You got me on a rant, Reed.
Well, this has been a great minimal effort, last minute leadership debate episode. Thank you.
For a guy who hasn't even seen the debate.
Yeah, well done. Well, I listened to the first half on the radio, and that was it.
You only listened to half of it.
Yeah, I fell asleep.
Okay. All right.
So yeah.
Well, thanks for listening to our ongoing coverage of election 2021 here in Canada, our dear listener. Is that it?
That's it.
Done?
I thought it'd be dynamic if I just called you up like last minute and go, "What do you think?"
I don't know. I didn't see the thing, but I've got thoughts on it anyway.
Yay! Okay.
Yay.
Bye, everyone. Go to Instagram. Bye.
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 Acast powers the world's best podcasts. Here's a show that we recommend.
Are you ready for some personality in your personal finances? Hi, I'm Janice Torres-Rodriguez, Latina money expert and host of the award-winning podcast, Yo Quiero Dinero. On this show, we're serving up POC-friendly personal finance knowledge, always with a side of sass. We're not talking about avocado toast and lattes on this show. We've got real, relatable personal finance knowledge that makes you feel seen, heard, and finally understood. Consider me your super cool, slightly risque, but always honest financial fairy godmother. Together, we'll tackle dinero in a fresh new way so you can finally become poderosa with your dinero. Check out our weekly podcast episodes at YoQuieroDineroPodcast.com or subscribe wherever you listen to podcasts.
Acast helps creators launch, grow, and monetize their podcasts everywhere. Acast.com.